Eminence Front X5 and Larry Word here, coming to you from camp. Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy holidays to all. Hopefully, everyone's having a nice, safe holiday and warm holiday. I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. Actually, I'm at camp. And it's not really in the middle of nowhere. It's close to the middle of nowhere. It's just to the left of the middle of nowhere. But I'm actually out here to show you guys a little bit about my setup. I've gotten some requests to show a little bit more about how I live in the desert, and I'll give some how-tos, I guess. It's not really difficult. Setting up cars to live out of, it's been covered many times on YouTube. I don't see how I can contribute any more than what's already out there, but I'll show you a little bit about how I've set mine up. And I'll show you a little bit my solar panel setup and how this all adds up to me surviving in the desert and how I really make decisions on beating the heat or cold, whichever extreme you're looking for. We got them here in the desert. But that's about it. If you guys want to know more, hang tight. So hang tight. Yeah, here is my solar setup. It's a Zamp solar panel setup. Zamp is a U.S. built system. They're up in Bend, Oregon, I believe. Zamp Solar. This is the 12 volt, 15 amp, 200 watt solar panel. I'm checking out the reading. It's 3.3, but we have some cloud cover today. So yeah. What else do we have here? Now those solar panels power up two batteries that are sitting underneath this little comforter here and underneath that fridge on the floorboard of the passenger seats in the back. Both of them are housing 155 amp hour deep cycle batteries. They're AGM batteries. They have no liquids in them. They're all sealed. There's no off-gassing is what I'm trying to get at. And what else do we have? I've got my fridge, of course, that I can freeze water, make ice in. It stores about 14 days worth of cold goods for me. This black box right here, that's for my dry goods, potato chips, bagels, stuff like that, and all my cookware as well. My cookware is pretty much what you see here. I got one pot, one pan, and I got a 2-burner stove top, gas stove top, which is run off of propane here. And yeah, that's about it. My bed is kind of put away right now. There's my sleeping bag on top, that green piece. Underneath is that comforter. I sleep underneath that comforter as it's rolled out here. My head sleeps here. And that's about it. I keep it very simple. All my clothes are stored in these bags underneath all this here. And yeah, it's a pretty simple setup. But like I said, it's been covered many times on YouTube. I can't really contribute more to that other than this is a mismatch of a bunch of different channels I've watched over time. But this setup seems to be very good for what I need it for, which is YouTube support and me in remote locations out in the middle of nowhere, off grid. In the middle of nowhere, really, I mean that. There's like no paved road for like 20 miles, 30 miles. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. And I'm very happy with it. I can't say anything more that would be needed on my side. Excuse me. I can be packed up very quickly and out of here. Within about 5 minutes, I can be on the road moving out. That's how fast I can move from spot to spot. I like that mobility. I don't like to take an hour to break down and pack up and then take 2 more hours to set back. I like to just roll in, pull up my solar panels, lay them on the ground, and go to sleep. That's basically all I do right now to be able to move somewhere. I just uninstall my solar panels, take them out of the car so I can sleep. That's about it. And if I even wanted to sleep with the solar panels in the car, I could do that. I just need to rearrange differently. And it just takes a little more setup there. I would say it takes me another 5 more minutes in taking the stuff out and breaking it back down again. So that's why I like this setup, but I'm looking to change that. Tips and tricks for beating the heat or beating the cold. Well, beating the cold is where I'm doing right now. So what you see me doing here is I'm wearing socks and a really nice pair of slippers right now that are fleeced, and sometimes I wear even wool socks, but usually to bed I wear wool socks. Anyway, I wear some thermos with jeans. I wear 2 layers of shirts, long sleeve and short sleeve, and then I have gloves on top of that, and a very nice long jacket that nobody seems to like but me and Wonder Hussy herself, but keeps me very, very warm. And it's a tall collar, and you see me wearing this new hat. That's to keep me warm as well, and it has a built-in little face mask that allows me to keep warm as well. And believe me, I love this thing, and if I could wear this 24/7 I would. It does get a bit warm though, I have to say, but that's a good problem to have. I can always cool off. Now in the summer months it's very different. It's harder to cool off. I prefer the winter months. It's easier to warm up for me than it is to cool off. And heat can kill you, and you really have to watch what's going on and pay a lot of attention to the temperatures and prepare. So when I know it's going to be super hot out, I climb in elevation to where I'm camping. Like it does still get hot in this location at 3,000 feet, so I have to climb even higher than that to go camping. I'm not going to say exactly where, but I can assure you it's a lot colder by about 10-15 degrees where I camp during the summer. I do camp here from time to time when I know the temperatures are right, because it is so close in proximity to where I work, and that is in Death Valley Junction. So there you have it. That's kind of what's going on with that. One little trick I've learned while camping in the heat was if you're in staunch heat, no wind, the really cool thing to do is to drench your shirt in water and wear it. The evaporative cooling effect that you get is amazing. It might seem like a big waste of water, but it will drop your core body temperature significantly quickly. You'll find it very uncomfortably cold actually at the very beginning, but you'll soon realize that your body temperature is being regulated a lot better. So try it out in some extreme heat. It does work, and I've used it a couple times. I use it usually with long sleeve shirts. I just drench the whole thing, put the shirt on, and it's good for like a good 40 minutes. Yeah, very cool thing to do, literally. No pun intended. I'm very grateful for this machine to take me to where it's taken me, and you. So you guys should be grateful as well. I mean, without this machine, I would not be able to do the explores that you see me doing, or even come close to that. So, yeah. Eminence, thank you. Thank you, Eminence. Eminence, thank you.